At Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams, they have fish tacos, seafood casserole, coconut shrimp, grilled swordfish, and so much more. Be sure to check their Facebook page for all their specials. And Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams is now open on Wednesdays for lunch and dinner. Come on down to 350 River Street, Woonsocket for great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere. Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m.
All right, we are now available for your viewing pleasure.
Are we?
And,
Are we really?
We are.
Who knows?
And,
Can you tell that they can see us?
so we're here today with Eddie and Marie,
Hi.
Hello.
Lynn, Steve Peluso.
Oh, I put my hat on, so,
Really gotta wait.
There you go.
so we won't have the reflection.
And the two songs for our viewing audience were "Baby It's You" by Smith and "Because the Night" by Patti Smith. Gail McCormick on vocals with the group Smith, and this is Smith Fest. So we have bunches of Smiths here.
So you should vote for a Smith. How
Yeah.
about that?
All right.
Yeah. Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon voted for "Baby It's You."
So I want to kick off before we get into the song thing here, where the lines are all lit up here and people want to vote, and that's fine. But 4th of July celebrations. When I was a kid, we were poor. But my brother, who was 7 years older than me and very talented in many ways, he made fireworks. He made his own fireworks.
How many fingers does he have?
He didn't lose any fingers. They weren't that bad. They were more like, he took a board, put it on two sawhorses, had a bunch of gunpowder that we made out of saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur. And my job as a kid was to ground up the charcoal. And he made his own gunpowder, and he would have an extension cord where he peeled back the insulation on the wires and attached it to both ends of the gunpowder and somehow ignited the gunpowder, and it made this wonderful big flash. And then we put sprinklers on arrows and shoot them up into the air. And,
Redneck fireworks in the little town of Mendon.
Sparklers, I should say. That's
Sparklers.
not sprinklers. That would have not worked out so well.
Sprinklers is water.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was trying to put two
Yeah.
and two together. We
So-
should have water sprinklers
yeah.
up into the air.
I like sparklers.
You
They're
made
kind
your.
of-
Oh, I hated those damn things. They always burned my fingers.
But when I was I think the year was 68 or 67. I can't remember, when I was out in Nebraska and visiting my cousins. And I had accompanied my grandmother out there. She wanted to go visit them, but she didn't want to go on the bus trip alone. So I was elected to go accompany her. But anyway, it was during the 4th of July week, and out there they have these, like most of the five and dime type stores had these big bins full of toys. Well, they had big bins full of fireworks. I mean, there were just tons of fireworks. So we bought a whole bunch of them, and we brought them home. And it was a ranch with a breezeway and a garage, so we had everything in the breezeway, and one of the kids lit off, one of my stupid cousins lit off one of those things that spins around and shoots sparks out. Well, the sparks ignited all the fireworks. We had bundles of fireworks of rockets. We didn't even have a chance to separate them. They were in bundles. They were shooting through the house, through the garage,
No damage?
into the field and back. It was kind of scary.
Yeah.
No damage.
No damage. Nobody. I don't even remember even getting yelled at. But anyway, those are my.
Why don't you take the calls?
Why, you getting tired of my story?
Kinda.
Yeah. Wait, do you have a story to tell?
I always do.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lynn, Sharon said she voted for that.
I
She
got
voted-
a message.
Because the lead singer looks like you.
All right. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, you happy people.
Hey!
What a story that is about the fireworks.
Incredible.
So I got to tell you, this morning my sister and I always get up really early, and we're sitting here in the kitchen, and I'm looking at the kitchen faucet. And I said to her, I wonder why the faucet keeps dripping. Do you want to know how she heard what I said? I wonder where the prostitutes are living.
As long as it's not in your house, it's okay.
my gosh. Fuck Beatles. Anyway, I gotta go for Steve's version of Baby It's You, but I like it done by the Beatles better.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What about Bonnie?
Bonnie's going for it, too. Baby It's You.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Baby,
all right.
it's
All right.
you.
still here somewhat.
Thank you, Leslie.
And I wonder where the prostitutes are living.
Well, we're all very concerned about that.
Yeah.
We are. Have a nice day, kids.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good Friday morning, everybody.
Good
Good morning.
Oh, Baby It's You. I like all three versions.
Really?
The Shirelles. I like the Beatles cover. Steve,
Yes.
sorry to disappoint you, but Baby It's You was never released as a single by the Beatles.
No,
I didn't say it was.
I already told him that.
You said it outsold it. Well,
No, I never mentioned anything about the Beatles being released as a single. I just said that
No,
they
you
did.
just said it outsold the Beatles.
Well,
did.
I'm just reading what I had. It outsold the other versions.
It's just from the album. It's just from the
It's
album.
not a big deal. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
30 years later, they released it live somewhere in BBC studio or something like that. They took it off. But I like the
Baby-
song, period. I like the
Baby
song.
It's You was on the VJ album.
DJ album, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's
Fast Eddie.
yeah.
Thank you. But on and on. I like the Smith version. I like the Shirelles version. And, of course, I like the Beatles version. And I'm voting for that song. I'm voting for Smith's version. She just belts that out.
She does.
It's just a great, great song.
Yes, I'm a good singer.
And she kind of looks like Lynn.
Oh, she does?
That's
And
what,
she
that's what
sings just
Sharon
like-
said.
That's their only hit, too, by Smith. That's their only hit. But that thing, everybody was singing to that back
Yeah,
then.
what a waste of a great vocalist.
I don't know what happened to this group, but if you want to go back and maybe check them out, I'm sure you can get some other information on them. But they just disappeared. A lot of reasons why it could be that they didn't get together again. I got a spillover about that show that nobody got. That was 30 years on TV from the 50s until the early 80s. We had American Bandstand for a guest.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some further hints, and let's see if we can get an answer. Is that it was originally aired in L.A. for about 4 years in the early 50s, then 16 years nationally on ABC, and then another 10 years in the syndication of the first-run shows. And it's still being played today. It's still being aired today and shown. So what very, very enormously popular show am I referring to?
Was it a variety
Was it
show?
Lawrence Welk?
Ring, is there a bell ringer there?
No, but I can do it. Ding, 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 ding.
Close enough. It is Lawrence Welk. There he is, Lawrence Welk.
Funny
Did you
thing
get
about
that
the Lawrence
yesterday,
Welk show.
or did you just came to your mind just now?
Well, it came to my mind originally, but I try to think of the whoever's asking the question, and you have you've a little bit broader knowledge than most people, but I figured you'd be more into the kind of the American Bandstand kind of frame of mind, which Lawrence Welk certainly was not, and
No, he went by music.
so I had to think a little bit outside your box a little bit, and that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Very well done. The Beatles song that was issued in 5 other countries, that was number one in 5 other countries, but never officially released in the United States. Do we have that answer yet?
No.
No.
Here's a hint for you guys and the callers. It's the first song that they performed on Ed Sullivan. So go back and think if you got that.
Okay.
So that's the question I got on board. I got a couple others later, but I'm sure there's other callers here, so I'll try again later.
All right. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good everyone. It's Bobby.
Hey,
Hey,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Boy, do I have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Song I'm going with Lynn's song.
Woohoo!
I've always liked Patti Smith. In fact, I'm reading a book about her that
Oh,
she
wow.
wrote. I'm reading a book called Just Kids about her relationship with Robert Mapplethorpe.
Oh,
When they were living
really?
when they were at the Chelsea Hotel, and they moved to their studio.
Was that her
And
real name?
Say what?
Is that her real name?
I'm not sure. I'm 3/4 of the way through the book, and it's Patti Smith. So
Okay.
That's it's kind of a generic. So who would pick it?
Yeah, like Lynn Smith.
Exactly.
And what is
All right.
Robert Mapplethorpe famous for?
Yeah.
Photos.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but was it art?
In his mind, it was.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
I mentioned a couple of weeks ago we were talking about movies we saw as a kid, and I mentioned my dad and his infinite wisdom took his 8-year-old son to see Bonnie and Clyde, and I remember I mentioned a movie where I saw a bunch of slave people being dumped in a volcano pit. That movie clip popped up on my Facebook feed. It's Ursula Andrews in the movie She.
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 Yep.
Okay.
I was watching it and went. I was watching the clip and went, "Holy word! I can't stay on the air." This is the movie I was looking for.
Okay.
So, no guesses on my trivia question from last week. Perfect Theodore Bergman.
No.
Okay. If I say yabba dabba doo, will it give it away?
Fred Flintstone?
As Herbert Theodore Bergman in his serious role, that's the name he used. If he was doing something comedic, he used Alan Reed.
Alan Reed.
Oh.
Voice of.
So I thought that was kind of neat. Let's see. What automobile manufacturer also manufactured lawn tractors?
Ford.
Nope.
Ford made the Fordson tractor. Oh, that
Nope.
wasn't a lawn tractor, though. You're right.
Gary should know this.
Why should I know
19
this?
Because you're the tractor guy.
You're
I
the
don't
tractor
have. I
guy.
don't.
What year was this, Bobby?
I don't do lawn tractors. Those are lawn mowers.
All right.
What year did you say?
1975. This particular automobile manufacturer acquired, let's see, the Wheel Horse products.
I'm going to say American Motors.
You would be correct, sir.
Ding, 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 ding.
It was just a guess because they would be the only one
Yeah.
that would
They,
do something like that. I was going to say
they
Studebaker, but you said
wheel-
75. So
They were trying to be relevant.
They produced Wheel Horse, and it eventually became Toro. I thought that was kind of interesting.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
It's just all this weird stuff I can't see on the air, stuff that pops up on my Facebook feed.
Well, wasn't
And Gary,
Toro
you're
wasn't
Go ahead,
Toro around a long time?
say what?
Wasn't Toro around before that?
It was a Wheel Horse.
Okay.
And Gary, your military career sounded a lot like what mine would have been.
Would have been.
Well, as a older teenager, I desperately wanted to join the Coast Guard. I think I brought this up before. The doctor who examined me in Cranston came over on Mayflower, and Gene,
I just got that.
yeah, I said that too, and that was a nice way of saying he was ancient. Well, this good doctor decided that the 16 and a half, 17-year-old kid was out of shape and had flat feet and was going to 4S me. My family doctor had been in the Navy for years before he hung out his doctor shingle, and probably sent him a letter saying a bunch of very unpleasant words, saying, yes, he's out of shape, he's a kid. Boot camp will fix that.
And it will.
Flat feet, there's a thing called arch supports. And so he told that doctor off and fired off a letter to the DOD, and I got a letter from the DOD saying, "Hey, we understand you had a problem. Come down to the induction center." And by then, all the magic was gone out of the deal. And I said, "No, you can keep it."
Usually, my brother got rejected for flat feet. He was in the ROTC, and when it came time for him to go in, no. And then he got drafted, and there was a big to-do about it, but flat feet rejected him.
Well, I'll tell you how much they didn't want me or anybody like me was back when I was 12 years old. I was down, I think it was Narragansett, and I went into the water and I stepped on a piece of glass and it cut the tendon in one of my toes, and it never, even after surgery, it never healed right. So I have a toe that won't bend, and they said even if you get through the whole non-having scoliosis thing, you still have that toe, and so
They just didn't want
they
you.
they didn't want anybody. They had so many people. You had to be in perfect shape to get in there, and even then they didn't have a job for you. You know what my job was going to be? My job was going to be being basically a gas attendant at an airport. That's after you go through all the testing. That's the only job they had left.
That's the only thing you were qualified for. Marty wants to know why the camera's stuck on me.
I wanted to be a lighthouse tender, which of course is now obsolete.
You happy, Marty?
I didn't what you said, Gary.
I never mind. It was nothing.
Okay. I would either be a lighthouse tender, or based on my my test scores, I would probably end up being an office clerk like Radar, and that would have been fine. That would have been fine.
Yeah, because Radar really ran the 4077.
Yes, he did. But no, I was going to do boot camp during the summer between my junior and senior year, and then at the end of my senior year, I would go into some sort of officer training thing. But that's in the past. So. All right, everyone.
We're late for a break.
Yes, we are. All right.
Thanks, Bobby.
Bye.
All righty.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
and we'll be right back.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street in Woonsocket. This is ON AM and FM.
WOON, Woonsocket.
Seasonal allergies got you down? The Honey Shop has a solution. Breathe. It's the all-natural cold and allergy remedy made right here in Woonsocket. Or perhaps you have sleep problems, arthritis, or some other ailment that you're looking for a natural solution. The Honey Shop is also starting classes again. So if you're looking to learn something new, stop by 1300 Park Avenue in Woonsocket near Park Square, or give them a call at 401-766-1488. The Honey Shop.
This Tuesday and every Tuesday throughout the summer is Car Cruise Night at the Beef Barn in North Smithfield. Car Cruise Night was very popular last year. In fact, more than 200 modern and classic cars and trucks attended each week. There's no charge to participate, and it's open to the public. So make plans to be at the Beef Barn every Tuesday. Car Cruise at the Beef Barn starts at 3 p.m. Check their website in case of inclement weather. Car Cruise every Tuesday beginning at 3 p.m. at the Beef Barn, 200 Industrial Drive, North Smithfield.
This ONAM and FM forecast brought to you by Allstate Insurance, the Kara Benjamin Agency, 125 Eddie Darling Highway, North Smithfield. Call Kara at 401-765-5000. More clouds than sun today with a high of 85 degrees and a slight breeze from the south. Chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms late in the day. Tonight, cloudy, overnight low of 71. Saturday's weather, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 85 and a breeze from the south. New rainfall amounts, maybe a tenth of an inch, higher amount than a thunderstorm that could happen late in the day Saturday. Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the day, high of 88, partly sunny skies, and only a 30% chance of a shower. Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 91 degrees and a calm wind. Tuesday, mostly sunny and 89. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 83. Wednesday night, good chance of rain. Thursday, partly sunny and 86.
It's
is Imperial Cars Summerfest Savings Event, and the deals are hot. Take advantage of savings up to $15,000 and rates as low as 0% financing on our most popular new vehicles and 5.49% on used. We've got the area's largest inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even commercial vehicles too. Don't miss these sizzling summer deals. ImperialCars.com.
All right, we are back, and
Going right to the calls.
we're going. Marty wanted to.
Marty loves the bun.
Thank you, Marty.
All right. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Morning, crew. This is Wavy Davy.
Hi, Wavy Davy.
The two songs today, I got to go right away with the group Smith and that remake of. They took that song and the first two versions by the show and the Beatles. They had that sha-na-na-na-na-na. They were great, you know. But they took it and they turned it right around and made it their own, and they gave it a different time meter and everything. And she belts that out, you know, I'll agree. I got a bit of a cold there, so I sound a little froggy. Well, do you know of another Patti Smith, right? You at the crew. I know. I think she spelled her name differently with a Y.
That's Patty Smythe from Scandal.
So it's pronounced Smythe, okay. And Scandal, right? And she had Goodbye to You and
That's right.
Warrior. That was a huge. A lot of people think the Warrior was who's that? Pat Benatar. But you know, when they hear it. But anyways, what else did did it rain on you guys' parade yesterday? I mean, I was at relatives and we were out there and it rained right around dinner time, right? That rain kept coming down. I mean,
we didn't go out until 5:30, so.
I worked.
And it was raining, but it stopped raining around 8 o'clock.
It poured. They had like tent cover things, you know, but. And the Beatles song that Moose, it was All My Lovin' that they did first on Ed Sullivan. It's true, but I guess they didn't release that as a 45, so it didn't make the charts like all their other songs. Like if they released this, that's the whole key. If they release it as a 45 or not, like Moose was talking about the Beatles version of the.
Moose, yeah, but Moose was correct. Steve
yeah. Well,
Steve was wrong.
Didn't say it was released. He just read what he had, the information that it outsold the Shirelles version was a 45, I guess. So that's about all I got today.
But I disagree with the whole premise of one song outselling another when there's 10 years difference between the two. And because the population changes.
And these days it's really changed because you got the Spotify and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and, you know, people aren't buying 45 records, you know, like we used to as a kid. We'd go out and, man, get the latest 45. And that's how they made the thing. All My Lovin', in my opinion, I mean, everybody's heard that. And, you know, they know it was as a big hit song from the Beatles. It isn't like a deep, dark cut from an obscure cut or anything. All right. That's all I got today.
All right, then we're moving on. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hello.
Good morning, folks. Dave from North Providence.
Hi, Dave.
Glad you decided to join us.
So my choice today is going to be. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
How'd you guess, right? Song's interesting because.
Wait a minute. We didn't hear which song you voted for.
Which song?
Oh, Patti Smith.
Okay.
Because the Night.
All right. We got like a little time delay here with you for some reason. So.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen actually wrote different lyrics for that song.
Oh.
And then Patti changed them, and then Bruce changed his lyrics. So kind of an interesting history in that. And I had the toughest time with that 45 because every time I bought it, the first couple of lyrics would skip on my 45. And every time I brought back to 45, I'd always get a skip copy. So I don't know if they had a bad pressing of the 45 in that song, but I had the worst time with it.
Oh, wow.
I remember my friend
Yeah.
bought the In Crowd by Ramsey Lewis.
But
3 different versions. They all skipped.
Wow.
yeah, it's just really weird, very strange.
Yep.
But that's all. Hey guys, have yourselves a nice weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Paul from Pawtucket.
Hey!
Hey, Paul.
Hey, back from my trip out west. I'll go with Patti Smith.
Woohoo.
Yeah, Gary, I guess you didn't toe the mark.
Show the what?
You didn't toe the mark.
No, I didn't. I had a bad toe.
Oh.
Hey, Steve. Steve, I was out at Mount Rushmore, and I was taking a good look at it. I thought they could squeeze in a bust of Gary Smith over there. But then again, I took out my binoculars and took another look, and I said, maybe not.
I was happy to concede my space to my favorite president, Teddy Roosevelt.
That was truly remarkable.
That
Hey,
it blows
Lynn.
my mind how they can do that. How they can carve, something recognizable
I
out
know.
of with
At the
dynamite.
At the
And
time
how
they
many
did
years?
it. At the time they did it.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, really.
I don't know how that would even change today. What else would they use?
I don't know.
They
Well,
were
no.
sure they have more modern equipment.
Yeah. More
But
machines.
they had to keep on begging for money to finish it. It almost didn't get done.
Yeah. We watched a documentary on that.
You can see it live if you go to Crazy Horse, and the new technology is really helping out big time.
But I think they're cool things. The Crazy Horse thing, the Mount Rushmore, the Stone
like
the
them-
Stone Mountain.
He's
If you
talking.
like some pictures, I have many of them. I can text to you. Hey, Lynn.
Yes.
Lynn. Yeah, I have a problem acting my age because I've never been this old before.
Switch.
Yeah, so you don't know how to act.
Well, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, that's for sure.
Well, we act how we feel in our minds, so we're like 12.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Okay, with that, I'll be listening.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Yeah,
All right, we're gonna go to a break. We'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
OM 1240.
Every once in a while, you meet a businessman that you just can't wait to do business with. Steve Peluso of Peluso Precision Automotive at 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon, Mass. is such a man. He specializes in mechanical repairs of vintage and classic cars. And if you don't have one, you'll want to have one just to share the experience with Steve. Maybe you had one in the past, never had a resource like Peluso Precision Automotive to keep it running and chase down parts for you, but now you do. Stop in and see Steve, and Steve will steer you in the right direction. Call Peluso Precision Automotive at 508-478-8900. That's 508-478-8900.
New England's most beloved auction gallery is right in our backyard. It's Trudell's Auction Gallery of Bellingham. They were voted the gold medal for the best auction in ON Radio's Best of the Blackstone Valley. Live auctions are held every Monday throughout the summer. Doors open at 8 and the auction begins promptly at 9. Auctions are held indoors or outdoors depending on the week. So check their website, TrudellsAuction.com, to see if this Monday's auction will be inside or outside. Trudell's Auction Gallery, 799 South Main Street, Bellingham, right next door to Arigna's Irish Pub.
This ON, AM, and FM forecast brought to you by Atlantic Family Eye Care, 2345 Mendon Road in Woonsocket, providing excellent eye care with state-of-the-art equipment and glasses made while you wait. Atlantic Family Eye Care, 765-5430. More clouds than sun today with a high of 85 degrees and a slight breeze from the south. Chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms late in the day. Tonight, cloudy, overnight low of 71. Saturday's weather, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 85 and a breeze from the south. New rainfall amounts, maybe a tenth of an inch, higher amount than a thunderstorm that could happen late in the day Saturday. Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the day, high of 88, partly sunny skies, and only a 30% chance of a shower. Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 91 degrees and a calm wind. Tuesday, mostly sunny and 89. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 83. Wednesday night, good chance of rain. Thursday, partly sunny and 86.
All right, we are back, and
Going right to the calls.
Here we are.
going right to the calls, for sure. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
It's Rob from Salem.
I was just talking about you.
Lynn was just saying we had a deal.
We had a deal, Rob. Do you remember?
I do.
Okay.
I'm stand on my word, Lynn. 2 votes. You have 2 votes. Paula and I both will vote for your song.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, but that's not fair if that's not really your choice.
No, is it really your choice or?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can't lose.
You can't.
Either way.
You can't lose.
Yeah, because Paula was not obligated.
No, Paula wasn't. That's right. She didn't promise.
I asked her. Yeah, she actually just hit the road. So she's not here, but she did a great. Although, in fairness, I couldn't remember the name of Steve's song, so I just told her about Lynn's song. When you got talking, if she was walking out the door, she said, "Hey, what was the second song?" I go, "I don't know. It doesn't matter."
It doesn't matter. We have to go
Baby,
with Lynn's
it's
song.
you.
Baby, it's you. Okay. Well, you know my mind in music. It doesn't go. Just doesn't go. My favorite 4th of July that I remember as a kid. I was 8 years old back in '76, and it was the bicentennial, and I just remember the big party that my parents threw with all the cousins and aunts, and the big parade in town, and the fireworks. It sticks out, and I remember that 4th of July fondly as a kid.
You were 8. I was 18.
And what did you do this 4th of July? Anything fun?
No, nothing. We sat on the deck and read books, and we threw some stuff on the grill. And
Oh,
watched
good.
football. Nothing. We did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we didn't do much till last night. We went out to eat, which I was surprised that there was a restaurant open, but
Yeah, me too. But we had to go to the supermarket and grab a couple things.
And they were open?
oh yeah, they were open regular hours.
Open. So, and
Well-
there were people with full carriage.
Oh really? Well, it's probably a good time to go. No, there probably wasn't a lot of people shopping.
Yeah. How do your engine come, Gary? Pull it out?
I'm sorry? Oh, I have it all ready to pull out, and I will be doing that first thing in the morning tomorrow.
But before you go, Rob, I want to say it was so nice meeting you and Paula. You guys are lovely people, a lovely couple, and we just enjoyed meeting you.
We felt the same. We look forward to doing it again. Maybe,
Definitely.
Maybe Mr. Peluso could join us.
Maybe he could.
You sure you're ready for that?
You'll
Oh,
be
absolutely.
sorry.
I even told Paula yesterday. I said, "Hey, when we get together with Gary and Lynn again, if Steve comes, I know what I'm wearing." Do you still have that? I absolutely.
Are you sure you can handle the abuse?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Roll it. I have plenty of room for things to bounce off of.
Oh, no, you don't actually.
Wow. It's awesome.
No, you look great.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
You
But-
sure you're not the?
Yeah. No, I'm sure I'm not.
Okay. All right. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Bye-bye.
Say hi to Paula.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Annette.
Annette.
Hey, Annette.
Hello.
Hi, guys. I vote for Baby It's You.
Baby, it's you.
Yeah,
It
you
is
know,
you.
I've never heard that version. Well,
Really?
Who recorded it?
Smith.
A group called Smith. That's Gail McCormick who's singing it, who's since
Oh.
passed away. But what a powerful, powerful songstress.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I love
think
her
she was on-
voice.
she-
Oh my God, I love it. I love
She
it.
was
I
only
love it.
67, I think, when she.
She was born in 48 and died in 16.
Okay.
She was my age.
So, okay, that's all for today.
All right. Well,
Thanks,
thank you, Annette.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, it's Annie from Fall River.
Annie from Fall River. Hello, Annie.
Hi. We were poor like you, Gary, and we had to take the bus to go see the fireworks in Somerville, Massachusetts. And it was in a big football field, and there was the bleachers that we all sat in, and then there was the fireworks on the other side of the football field. And I guess the wind kind of picked up while we were sitting there, and before we knew it, there were these giant flaming embers coming right at us, coming down like snow out of the sky on top of all the people. It was horrible. I was terrified. I was screaming. My father grabbed me and ran, and we all were running for our lives, basically. So that was my 6-year-old experience with fireworks. I've never been the same since. I don't like fireworks. We had amateur night here in Fall River last night with the fireworks, and it went on until about 1:30 in the morning, and just traumatized my cat really bad. She's just not the same this morning at all. But anyway, I wanted to vote for Baby It's You. I prefer the Shirelles version, to be honest, but it's a great song. So
well, they're both great versions, but
But then it had to be Smith Fest. We had to have all the Smiths.
Yeah, we had to do the Smith. That was the whole point of the...
Yeah, I got that. But anyway, so that's all I got. Have a good day, folks.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I was going to say something, and I totally forgot what it was.
Yeah.
You were going to say how much you love me.
Oh, I know what I wanted to say. So it's always amazed me, when you're watching fireworks with a whole group of, the general public, and it's always the ooh, ah. It's never ooh, ooh. It's always ooh, ah.
That's gone for Tootie. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
It's never ooh.
No, it's always ooh, ah, ooh, ah. It's amazing to me. It's just I don't get it. I don't understand it why it is that way. But
well, I don't know.
But it is that way.
It's really.
It's a true thing. It's a true weird thing.
I was doing that last night.
Yeah.
Right in the window.
I heard him last night. I didn't see them.
No. I don't like the noise. I don't. But now
You're
that,
like our dogs.
Well, now they're talking about they have fireworks that are done by drones that don't have the noise.
No.
So I don't know if that would be the same
Yeah,
thing. As much as I don't like the noise, it's kind of
it
is
definitely
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
We've seen it. We've seen it at Christmas time, and we saw it on AGT. Guy did a military thing.
It's like spaghetti without gravy. I mean,
What? What?
Good morning to whom am I
Don't
speaking?
tell me you're going with mine.
Hello.
Good morning, Moses.
Hi, I'm back at you briefly before we wrap up the weekend. Wavy Davy, ring that bell. Ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
He's got that Beatles song that I was looking for. That was number 1 in 5 countries, never officially released as a single here in the United States. And the first song they opened up on their debut of the Ed Sullivan Show, All My Lovin'.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very well done, and very quickly, Gary, Smith, they recorded an album called A Group Called Smith. It didn't do that much, and then another album called Minus Plus the following year. None of the singles cracked the top 40. And then, as you mentioned, McCormick went on her own. She went on her own and recorded 2 or 3 albums, and they didn't do much of anything as well. So that's why probably we didn't hear too much of them. So that's the brief story I got on the aftermath of Smith after Baby It's You. Okay. So anyway, just for your information, everybody have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye.
All right, lines are open at 417-666-1240. Let's do a studio vote. Eddie?
Baby, it's you.
Marie?
Baby, it's you. Sorry, Lynn.
Well, I have to vote for my own song, although in all honesty, I would like to vote for both. So
Well,
So vote for your own song.
I'm voting for my own.
And I'm voting for Baby It's You.
and since it's equal for me as well, I'll support the wife.
Because you're riding together.
Exactly. Good choice.
So
9 to 8.
it's 9 to 8 in favor of
Steve.
Okay.
We want to tie it up. That's
Yeah, we
how
do.
we, that's how we want to end this show.
We really expect this to be a tie. And good morning to whom am I speaking?
morning, everyone. Louise.
Hi,
Hey, Louise.
I lost track of what the score is, but I'm voting for Because the Night.
That ties it up.
Thank you, Louise. That's what we wanted. We wanted a tie.
Well, it's just the song I prefer. I like the other one as well. But,
Yeah, they're both good. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. But very quickly, 4th of July, 1993, one of my cousins, Ray, has a house near the lower shore, near Connecticut. And 1993, it was his parents' 40th wedding anniversary. And their actual anniversary was on the 3rd. But under the guise of a big family 4th of July get-together, both sides of the family were invited. And at the end of the day, we were going to have a big party for Ray's parents, my aunt and uncle, because it was their 40th. And my mother came up with the idea, because the 40th anniversary is Ruby, she says, let's all wear something red and see if either one of the couple celebrating the 40th will notice that everybody's wearing something red. And it was the most fun day to watch. Like, we were all in on the gag, but to watch everybody come in to see who was wearing what as red. It could be your pants or your shirt, anything. And they even had, I don't know if they had a DJ, or just somebody playing records on the loudspeaker. My cousin had a big backyard, and it was probably one of the most fun get-togethers we had. But I think the thing that sealed the deal was my mother's idea for everybody to dress in red.
That's
so
cool.
I just wanted to share that. Maybe give somebody else the idea.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
All right. Well, with that, I wish you all a good weekend.
Thank
All right, thank you,
too,
Louise.
Louise.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hey, morning, gang. Armand calling.
Hey,
in.
Armand.
Hi, Armand.
All right, song choice of the day. 2 great songs, but I got to go with the band Smith, Gail McCormick. Maybe it's you.
All right.
We need one more vote.
Not only does she sings it with power, but with emotion.
No, it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing with that. She's singing it with emotion.
Yep.
In that.
Armand, are you a musician?
With that?
Are you a musician?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I played keyboard. for
Okay.
a bunch of years.
I have a feeling you were, because you get into in depth here on these things. I figured you had to be.
They set up that funky groove, and the other songs that I listen to on YouTube, they definitely have that funky groove going on. And they also did a couple of songs for a movie soundtrack. I think it was Easy Rider, where they did the song "The Weight" by the band.
The band,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. And Gail McCormick. Some of the other songs she did, they were pretty good on YouTube. As far as the 4th of July, I'll be quick here. We owned a house in Pawtucket. My parents bought it in 1967. In the backyard, you could see McCoy Stadium, where they did fireworks every year. So we had parties there, family get-togethers for like over 40 years, with the full dinner and, for cousins and uncles. It was just a great time every year. I really miss those days,
Yeah.
Most of those people are all gone now, but it is what it is. Just great getting together with family back then. Of course, not every year the fireworks were very good. I mean, I remember some clunkers. I mean, they would set off a firework, and you have to wait 5 minutes for another cheap little firework, and then another 5 minutes. And Gary, I believe not all fireworks have to be loud. I think that compression sound at the end. I think that's optional. I believe they add that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that big bomb. There are some, just based on what I've seen at McCoy Stadium over 40 years. Not all of them allowed at the end. So, I don't know if it's something they add in there or something, or what the deal is.
Yeah, I don't know how the drone thing works. I always thought that the pop was was an explosion that kicked out all the colorful sparks there. But
not all of them have the big explosion at the end. So I'm not an expert on it, but it'd be interesting to find out actually. And with that, I'll let you get some more votes in, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Armand.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Marty's voting for Lynn.
Oh, Marty.
Because he likes your bun.
Because he likes my bone.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Good morning.
Good morning, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
Hey, better late than never.
Yeah.
Because the night belongs to
lovers.
Because the night, yes. Okay, I'm going with that.
Thanks,
All right.
Sheila.
Okay, have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, Lynn's ahead now.
Yeah.
I have a head. I got a head. A
So-
bone on my
11 to
head.
10.
All right, we need
So
one
now
more.
now we need a baby at Juba.
Because we want to tie it up.
Well, all right.
I didn't get my call from Randolph. I don't know what's going on. So, if you're out
Phones
there,
are down in Randolph.
is that it?
Yeah. They use the Warsaw phone company.
Yeah, well, I don't know. She has
I got it.
a phone call. Yeah. Here we go with the Polish stuff.
When they answer the phone, they say goodbye.
Well, that would be appropriate in most instances. All the phone calls we get these days. Don't even bother speaking. Goodbye.
True.
Oh, there's a phone call,
Well,
Gary.
we had dinner with friends last night, and this
Richard and
them?
Julia.
and Rich was who hasn't called today, was telling us about how he used to own the Villa restaurant up in Wayland, and
Good place. I've eaten there many times.
but he had this occasion where the phone kept ringing, and the one of his staff members there would pick up the phone and hand it to him, and every time she handed it to him, there wasn't anybody there, and this happened time and time again. So finally, she hands it to him, and he realizes it's not attached.
Oh, yeah,
There's no cord.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, I know. But
We
can
don't
you
know what her
imagine?
ethnicity was, but
Probably Italian.
Yeah, probably. Northern Italy.
good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, it's Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Sneaking in under the wire here. Fireworks stories. Growing up in Oklahoma, mid-June they start showing up as roadside stands.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
you could buy almost anything you wanted to. Now, as an adult, this is going back mid-90s, because it was a 95 Buick I rented. Was invited to go up into New Hampshire with some buddies, and of course, you go into New Hampshire, you can buy some fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my car definitely wouldn't have made the trip very successfully, so I rented a brand new Buick Century, very nice car. And when I went to the fireworks shop, the guy running it turned out to be the dad of a girl I dated.
And he didn't sell you any fireworks?
Oh, well, sell is a kind of a weird word.
Okay.
I got probably a couple of $1,000s worth of explosives for $50.
Ah.
Oh, he hooked you up.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And of course, the fireworks like that are illegal in Massachusetts, and so is transporting them.
That's correct.
But I look older than I am, and I was driving a brand new Buick.
Yeah.
A brand new luxury Buick. In fact, I got stopped in New Hampshire for speeding, and they didn't bother searching the vehicle, which was probably a good thing.
Oh, that was probably a good thing. Very good.
And I have a movie commonality. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Lincoln Lawyer,
Okay.
The Normal Heart, My Cousin Vinny.
Lincoln Lawyer.
Should be an easy one.
Does it got to do with convertibles?
Nope.
I've never seen Lincoln Lawyer, but as you know, I've seen My Cousin Vinny thousands of times.
So you're talking about the movie.
Yeah, but he
with-
did have a, he had a
with-
convertible.
with
too.
McConaughey.
There is a commonality. I watched Lincoln Lawyer yesterday because I watched all these little clips on Facebook. I went, I got to see this, and it popped up in my Roku feed, and it was all right. It was nothing to write home about, but
There's a series on it too, based Lincoln
well,
Lawyer.
this was the movie. There is a series. This was the movie that
Right,
started
right.
the series, I think.
Does he have a
So
suicide door
I am
Lincoln
looking for a
convertible?
particular actress. That should give it away.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wonderful.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we like her.
She's going to be 60 on her next birthday.
Yeah, she was in My Cousin Vinny, The Normal Heart with Christian Slater, and I forget who she played in Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah, I don't remember her in Lincoln Lawyer, but I haven't seen it in a long time.
Probably a secretary.
You think?
No.
I don't. I'd have to go back through the thing and look.
I don't think she's ever done a performance like My Cousin Vinny.
A paralegal.
No, I know that was the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
43 at the White Sox Dead Center. All right. That is it for now.
Exactly.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a bad fireworks story.
Go ahead.
I may have told this before. 1973, 1974, maybe it was 74. I was 16 years old, working at the gas station in Dorchester, right down the street from what's now the JFK exit. And this Plymouth Duster came off the exit, and I heard a big noise, and I went running down with a fire extinguisher down Columbia Road, and there was the car with a dead guy in the street, and the hood had blown off the car onto the building adjacent, a 3-story building. And they had just come from New Hampshire buying fireworks. They were probably 16, 17 years old at the time, and they were lighting fireworks and throwing them out the window.
Oh,
and they had a car full of fireworks, and
It exploded.
it exploded.
What
Oh,
goes around comes around.
Oh, that's horrible.
And it's just, I went down there, and the first dead person I saw that wasn't in a casket, and I went, ugh. Here I am running with a fire extinguisher because the car was in flames, and I just got sick. So.
And they were nominated for the Darwin Award. All
Okay,
right.
so before we go, Randolph has woken up and she's given it to you.
She's giving it to me.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
Donna is voting for Steve, and I'm telling him this time.
This is your ex-girlfriend.
My ex-girlfriend.
Go to Lynn. Go to Lynn. You know how to do that? There you go. There she is.
No, I told her we wanted a tie, so
Yeah.
she gave us the tie.
Oh,
Thank
we
you,
got the
Donna.
tie. That's
yes.
wonderful.
Thank you, Donna.
All right.
Because they're
11
both
to 11.
such great songs.
Woo!
Thank you.
And on that note, we are going to be saying goodbye.
We're going to be saying goodbye. We don't know where we're going for lunch yet because these places may not be open.
So you
but
can't stalk us.
Yeah, Betty's is closed.
There are no donuts.
There are no donuts.
The Beef Barns is closed. Fast Eddie's is closed. Or is the Beef Barn?
I don't know if the Beef Barn is closed or not. Don't say something's closed if you don't know.
We'll find out if the Beef Barn is closed. I knew
Alright.
they were closing, but
So.
maybe not.
All right. Well, in any case, we're done. Goodbye. We'll see you
Have
next.
a great weekend, everyone.
We'll be back next Tuesday with Eddie and maybe Lee if he shows up. Tom and Kathy will not be here, so if there's anybody that's never been on the program before that wants to come in, next Tuesday would be a great day to do it.
Richard and Julia, come on in.
Or Louise, or any number of different people. Well, Louise has actually been here before, but
Yes, she has.
but I'll amend her. We love Louise, so Louise is always
You've let
welcome.
her come in twice.
Louise is always welcome. So, all right, very good. We will we'll say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
WOON Woonsocket. This ONAM